What's up, guys? Dragonus Prime coming back at you from my dungeon, and I've got a different style video for you today. So I'm taking a double inspiration here. One of them is from Popcross Studios again, so if you guys watched my video last week, you know I'm a big fan of his stuff. The other inspiration comes from DC Comics. So back in 1997, DC Comics put out this Elseworlds universe called Tangent Comics. Now, what that was a series of one-shots that they produced using established character names like the Atom, the Flash, Green Lantern, the Metal Men, etc. And they gave them new origins and new power sets and all completely whole original new characters. Like, for example, the Atom was kind of a Captain Atom Superman-esque character. The Flash was a female hero who could control light. The Metal Men were a group of special ops soldiers who went into like behind enemy lines type stuff. It was an interesting different take on these character names. And they wanted to make something new out of it. Well, I took that inspiration and I'm doing the same thing, but this time I'm going to do a tangent universe for Marvel, which I'm colloquially dubbing the Prime universe. you see, because I'm Dragonus Prime, and these are the yeah. So, without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and start off with our first Prime universe character, Captain America.
In the war-torn region of Sokovia was stationed Captain Clint Barton, a highly skilled Army Ranger who was top in his class. While on a routine patrol in a neighboring village, Captain Barton inadvertently stumbled upon an illegal arms deal of high-tech weaponry between a rogue U.S. agent known only as Viper and a group of dangerous insurgents called the Purifiers. Realizing the magnitude of the threat, he immediately reported it to the higher authorities. However, the rogue Agent Viper caught wind of Barton's discovery and, to eliminate any loose ends, manipulated the High Command to send Barton and his team on a mission deep within enemy territory that Viper was almost positive Barton would not survive. Unaware of this betrayal and the threat he was about to face, Captain Barton led his team fearlessly into the heart of danger. Tragically, the entire squad perished during the mission, with Barton being left gravely wounded and presumed dead by the world. Left stranded and barely clinging to life, he was discovered by a wise and compassionate man named Christophe Vernard. Christophe nursed the wounded soldier back to health in his remote village, and during this time they formed a deep bond. Sadly, peace still eluded Barton. One fateful night, a small group of purifiers arrived in Christophe's village. They had heard a rumor that one of the villagers had nursed a wounded American soldier back to health. Barton recognized some of the men as the ones he had faced on that fateful day. He also recognized their equipment as the very same experimental high-tech armaments and gear sold to them by Viper. Knowing the village would not be safe while he was there, Barton grabbed a red and blue leather jacket and blue camos that Christophe had and began to systematically take out each member, confiscating their arms and equipment. Knowing Christophe would never be safe, Barton encouraged him to leave with him, and the two vanished in the night, never to return to the village. To protect his identity and let the world believe he was dead, Captain Barton decided to adopt a new identity. Calling himself Captain America, he would become a symbol of hope and justice. Under this new persona, he sought to bring the rogue Agent Viper to justice while helping those in need along the way. Barton then began training Christophe, who in turn took the identity of Victorious to protect his loved ones. Captain America and Victorious would earn the respect and admiration of the locals, who see them as symbols of hope and resilience against the darkness that threatens their homes. After many months, Captain America and Victorious would delve deeper into the tangled web of corruption and betrayal, discovering more of Viper's illegal arms trade that the rogue agent had intended to plunge the already war-torn region into further chaos. Captain Barton knew that Viper had to be stopped, and the only place he could get to him was back home in the United States. As much as Christophe wanted to help Barton, he knew his people needed Victorious in their homeland, and decided to stay behind in Sokovia and fight for those that could not. Barton respected that decision, agreeing it was the right one to make, and made a vow to his friend and savior that should he ever need his help, Captain America would return to Sokovia. In his pursuit of justice, Captain America would face numerous challenges, both physical and emotional, grappling with the weight of his fallen comrades and the ghosts of his past, while fighting against a powerful adversary. Ultimately, the confrontation between Captain America and Viper would reach a climactic showdown, where the former Army Ranger must not only confront his enemy, but also come to terms with the true meaning of justice and sacrifice required to uphold it. But that is a story for another day.
So there you have it, guys. There's my design on and my origin on Captain America. I hope you guys really liked it. I had a lot of fun putting this together. Like I said at the beginning, I used a lot of inspiration from Popcross Studios, who does a lot of things like what if Spider-Man villains were heroes, what if Batman here, and so on. If you haven't checked out his videos, do so. They're really cool, and again, his art is just choice. But yeah, I hope you really liked it. Do you guys have other characters you want to see me do? I've got another 2 or 3 lined up as it is. Well, actually, I've got quite a few lined up. But if there's any you're wanting to see me do right away, drop a comment in the comment below. I'd really appreciate that. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. That way you guys can stay up to date on all the Prime Universe. You can know when the new characters come out and what they look like. And yeah, I look forward to talking to you guys every week. So thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you guys watching my video, and I'll see you in the funny pages.